Hi and welcome back to our course on SolidWorks for beginners. In this lecture, we are going to see how to sketch different types of splines. This is the spline icon. We will first select a plane, let's say the top plane. Sketch. When we see this icon, it shows a simple spline. But when we click on the drop-down, we see two more options. Style spline and equation-driven curve. This one is an advanced version of spline and is created with the help of equations. Let's start with the simpler ones. Click on spline. Now click some points to guide the geometry. Right-click. Select. This is how a spline is created. When you click on each point, you can see that they show the direction. Just click on the spline and you can see all the directions at once. Now you can drag these arrows to change the geometry. You can decide the angle at which the spline should tangent. You can also change the curvature by moving the points. See how easy it is to play around with the curve. If you want to add a point, just right-click on the spline. And insert spline point. Now just click anywhere on the spline. See, now another point has appeared on the spline. OK. If you don't want a point, just delete it. Now, click on the first point. This arrow is going to decide the dimension as well as the angle of the spline. Go to Smart Dimension. Select this arrow, and let's put 40 mm. Now we need to give it an angle. For this, we will first create a horizontal line. Again, go to Dimension. Select the arrow and the line. Let's add 60 degrees. See how the geometry has been modified. Let's change the dimension to 20 mm. Let's select the second arrow and make it horizontal. This is how you can just add relations. Now select the third arrow and make it vertical. Now you can only change the length but move it up and down. Now we will see the next option, Style Spline. This spline is guided by lines. Whenever we click on a point, a line is created. We can change the dimension of these lines to modify the sketch. Right-click and exit. Just add some dimensions for these lines using Smart Dimension. Again, if you want to add an angle, you need to create a line. Now select the guideline and the newly created reference line to give it an angle. Let's say 60 degrees. This one is simpler to define than the previous option. We will learn about the third type of spline later in our course. In the next lecture, we will learn about ellipse. Thanks for watching this lecture. See you in the next one.